Hello and welcome to my old sketchbook video. We're going to be looking over all my old sketches. Oh boy! And we're going to be going through this at 20 times speed, mainly because of the fact that this video is already 20 some minutes long, and that's a really long time. So this took me about 40 minutes to flip through all my pages. There will be a few cuts here and there, mainly because I didn't want to show certain sketches. As you can see, don't worry, I'm showing the bad ones, the real bad ones. And yeah, look, I did not use that entire page to its full effect. One thing you'll definitely see in my early sketchbooks is that I did not use the space well, and yeah. In later sketchbooks, you're definitely going to be seeing me using them well, and this is not even half of my sketchbooks. So yeah, there was a little bit character bios. But anyway, a few things are cut out. I cut out an entire sketchbook at the end because it just had some sketches that, well, let's just say are not appropriate for YouTube because I sketch certain things. And that's what we're going to leave it as. But anyway, as we're going to see here, some of my earlier inks, what I've been doing. That was from my Speedball pen nib set that I got when I was younger. And here's some stuff, original characters. Oh, look at these. Occasionally I would draw like a realistic rose because I wanted to learn how to draw plants, and I figure a rose was one of the more complicated looking plants, so if I can learn how to draw a rose, I can learn how to draw any plant. So that was my knowledge, and I think I got fairly good at drawing rose. Yeah, I flipped through it just in case, did I skip? Oh, yeah, I skipped a few pages. So yeah, that was originally from a old video I did for an art contest for white manga from the author of Apple Black back in the day. In fact, I think the video is still up on my old channel, I think. Yeah, here's a sketchbook where I started to fill things out a little bit more. You see some Persona 3 characters in there because I was playing Persona 3 Portable at the time. And yeah. As you can see, I was doing more gesture work, trying to get my anatomy down a lot more. I just decided to show it like this because I didn't want to constantly flip the sketchbook and just take forever in recording. I used a small lap table in order to record all the sketchbooks since I needed a good angle to get a good top-down angle. Yeah. As you can see, I only drew on one side a lot of the time, or sometimes I would draw on both sides. I'm very weird about that. I'm not really that consistent about if I draw on both sides or not. Simply because it depends on how much the pencil smudges and how much I travel around. If I use it to travel around more, I'm more likely to only draw on one side, just in case it smudges more. But if it's like at a home sketchbook, I'm definitely going to be using both sides, which I've been doing more recently. I also got this pad of newsprint, which I've been trying to draw on more. Mainly because it's just I want something to practice on, but I don't want to put in my sketchbooks. So yeah. But as you can see, I have regressed a bit in terms of how well I do my sketches. Look how much wasted paper there is. What are you doing? If there was a really good drawing on it with a lot of effort put into it, yeah, I wouldn't draw much on that page, even if it didn't take up the whole page. Yeah, I try to do a second refined drawing, but oh come on, use more space. I'm mad at myself. Look how little space there is. What the heck? But yeah, essentially, if you see any really good drawing in this, it's probably because it was from a manga, video game, or anime I was watching at the time that I just used as reference to practice. How would this person draw? And here's a really old sketchbook. This was 2000. Crap, I need to do math in my head. This was definitely middle school. I could say without a doubt, definitely middle school. It's definitely slightly newer than the first sketchbook which you saw, which I believe was 6th grade, which is when I first taking drawing seriously. Ugh, those faces. This was also around the time of Black and White. Uh, Black and White out when I was in middle school. Yeah, because that was 3DS came out before middle school ended for me. The big Master Touch sketchbook. I love these sketchbooks. The paper was a little bit silky, which I liked, but it was really translucent, which is the reason why I didn't use much of it afterwards, and they just kept breaking apart by the spine, so I stopped buying them. But I got like two of them, and they were great and awesome. I just really like those sketchbooks. As you can see, I definitely started to do a lot more inking. We started to see Ellie a lot more from my series, or not even series, just from my story idea. I want to get off the ground, Brightest Darkness, and stuff. And we see some other concepts, very long wigs. This was another character I was drawing at the time, from a series called Infinite Climax Plus, which was kind of my weird take on the shonen battle genre. That I just wanted to make like straight up like a battle shonen that's ridiculous and stuff. Man, I practiced a lot more environments. Like the one or two environments you see is like, damn, my JA sketchbook has like none of that. Like I actually tried to do stuff, and I forgot to cut that elongated bit out. I also cut out some bits where I was like listening to like some YouTube videos because I was, did this for like 40-ish minutes and it took a while. So, as we continue onward, we see an angel, a mechanical angel at that. Yeah, I mainly draw on my sketchbook horizontally, mainly because I just find that more comfortable to draw on my desk. And I don't like leaning over too much because it hurts my back over time. So, yeah, there's some math homework. A lot of these sketchbooks you saw or going to see here are mainly from middle school and high school. Yeah. I believe I only finished two sketchbooks since I left high school. And yeah. Mainly because I was kind of in a drawing drought for a while, which kind of made me sad. But anyway, as you see, more practice stuff, all sorts of things. I could be filling up each individual sketchbook or page a little bit more. That one's pretty full. Not full enough. Not full enough. Not full enough. Not full enough. Some colored pencils in there. I mainly do digital coloring, maybe because before I got my own job, which now I've gotten laid off of, I couldn't afford many supplies, but now I have like Prismacolors, a set of okay-ish markers and stuff. So yeah, man, these sketches are pretty bad. Well, some of the ones in this one aren't that terrible. I wasn't even trying to do on that page. Sorry if it's like somewhat hard to see when it comes to pencils. I'm notoriously a light writer. My teachers really did not like how light I drew. Oh, I believe this one is older than the other one. As you can see, this is around the same time I got into Steven Universe, so I drew a lot of that stuff. Yeah, this one's slightly newer, I think, because it has a more modern Ellie design. Get Ellie. Yeah, I believe this is when I was trying to figure out more of like how Ellie's weapons were, patterns, eyes, lots of eyes. There's a fairy character from a story idea I had about a main character who never really improves and ends up getting like kind of left behind, and the fairy character is like the kind of like mentor character who kind of struggles between like, yeah, we need to save the world, but we kind of need to ditch my student to do that, but at the same time I really want to see him exceed and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of like basic idea of that story. I can see I've been trying to fill up sketchbooks a little bit more, but as I say that, kind of a blank page. Even today, like, oh, there's Arsene when Persona 5 was still game details for. But basically, I'm still unwilling to like overlap sketches a lot of the time because it looks really messy and muddy to me. Even when I see other people's sketchbooks, even ones of professionals, I don't like when they do that. It just doesn't look right. Oh hey, there's Boom Johnny. We're Boom Johnny. Uh, some call me Johnny has this character called Boom Johnny, or more of a costume called Boom Johnny, poking fun at the whole Boom Sonic thing. So yeah, more sketches. Sometimes I would just skip a page by sheer accident, and that just like kind of just forget to go back to it at some point. So yeah, we just see some more sketches here. Yeah, I kind of have lost what to say. I was surprised how many sketchbooks, like when I was cleaning up my room like the other month and I had to reorganize a lot of things. I was surprised how many old sketchbooks I kept. Even like the ones I when I first started taking drawing seriously. Oh man, look, so many ink. I think this is when I started to try practicing with more ink drawings. Sketching in ink because I heard that helps out with your overall confidence in doing things right the first time, which is something I still struggle with. I'm also a very impatient person when it comes to things I'm actively engaging with. When it comes to like, if I have no direct control over it, I can wait years for something, like in March 3. And if I do have direct input over it, like getting better at drawing, then holy crap, I am so impatient. I can't stand it. Like I need to draw faster. I need to draw faster, and that does not do good with my overall mentality with self improvement in art and stuff. I really like that character design. Some more drawings, some thumbnails, more drawings, eyes everywhere. That's kind of like my crutch, the eyes. I just draw some eyes. Now I'm just kind of watching me flip pages. So many pages. As you can see, like the cardboard there almost fell off completely. Now we get to the last few sketchbooks. The one at the bottom you see, like in the that's also the same color as desk. Is one that I decided not to show, maybe because there was not really much shown in it or stuff I was willing to share. Some storyboards. I was still experimenting with how I should storyboard and stuff. Red pen. I think I still have that red pen. Like that very same red pen I used to draw that very sketch. I stopped using it because, as you saw, it kind of bled through the back of the paper. Bunnies! Yeah. I believe this was 11th grade, I want to say, for this sketchbook. Yeah, it was because I remember doing some drawings for teachers that I used some pages in sketchbook for reference. Yeah, there's one right there. I really like this sketchbook right here, but that was given to me for Christmas, and my parents don't remember where they got it, so I can never find the same sketchbook. If you know where to buy this sketchbook, I want to know. Please. I really want to know. I believe this was 2016. I want to say. No. Yeah, 2016. So that was 2 years ago. Man. Like early 2016. Like, was it? No. 2015 when I was in the 12th grade. I graduated in 2016, so that took up 15th and or not 15th, 2015 and 16th. 16th. Ugh. Did I date this page? I don't remember. I specifically remember dedicating a lot of this sketchbook to a concept I had uh with these mannequin characters and taking place like within this like world of like thoughts and dreams and stuff. Yeah. As you can definitely tell, you can definitely arrange these sketchbooks depending on when I actually did them, just based on the quality of like the art itself. Which is good to have these sketchbooks around because you can just look back on them and go, "Oh, hey, I was improving." Because these suck. I could do better. There might be that initial negative feeling. It's like, wow, I sucked. But hey, now you know that you are better. That's why you need to keep your sketchbooks. And the primary reason why I did this video is to show a friend of mine who is still learning to draw, and they're not willing to show me any of their sketches because they're unhappy with them. So I just kind of want to go through like the breadth of all my sketchbooks just to show them that, yeah, you will still suck at the start, and when you look back on it, you're going to be like, wow, that sucked. A lot of these, I was like, hey, these suck now. But now when I look back at them, I was like, hey, I can do better now. And that's one thing you could do is redo old sketches. And that's one thing I really heavily recommend. Is redoing a lot of older drawings or like to have like a drawing that you redo every year to see how you improve. Whether it be stylistically, overall quality, coloring, inking, whatever you want it to be. But you need to, do it. And if you want to help improve, it's best to get criticisms from other people. Don't let the super negative ones get you down. I'm not like telling her to start up a DeviantArt and just post everything on the internet. You know, I'm not asking for that. I just, want to see them for myself so I can help her out. So that's why I'm showing all my really old bad sketches compared to my newer sketches. So yeah. If I end up talking weirdly throughout this video, it's probably because of how Adobe Premiere handles their narration, where you hear what you're talking just slightly after you say it, and that's kind of disorienting. So I've been trying to listen to what I say because I really don't like how my voice sounds. So I still need to hear how I sound so I can correct. It's kind of like the difference between the voice that you hear yourself and what it end up actually sounding like. I'm also very self-conscious about any other noises that come from my mouth because I don't want to, give you weird sounds to listen to. So, yeah. This sketchbook's definitely 2016. I could definitely say that. Because I remember this sketchbook, I think I ended up drawing as I was leaving high school. Did I forget to cut out this longer hold? Oops. Oopsies. Okay. Hey, it's that boy. More sketches. So many sketches. Now we got really slow with the page turning. That's just because I forgot to speed up this part. Hey, Ginger Rose. This is around the same time where I found her stuff. She makes really funny gags, comics, and manga. Well, I guess we consider them comics. I'm not sure what she calls it. So yeah, that's the end of my video. You saw a lot of my bad sketches, a lot of them, and a lot of wasted paper. So much wasted paper. But anyway, I hope this helps to show you that you do improve over time. And I got much worse drawings to show you. Let me show you this digital masterpiece. This is the first digital drawing I have ever finished and posted onto DeviantArt on my old one. Oh man, look at it. Just take it all in. Just feel it. Just feel it. Now, here's two redos that I did recently. Well, the one that you see to the left is one I did a couple months ago. The one you see to the right is only did like a month and a half ago, I want to say. So these are just two of the stylistic redos I did of it. I kind of like the one I did before a little bit more. But obviously the one on the right has a little bit more clear inking going on to it. But yeah, it's also to show that you still improve, and this is what I mean by redoing older drawings. So I redid an older drawing and I'm a lot more happier with the result. So don't just let a few bad drawings that you draw now just be completely unwilling to share it with others because they're just not up to snuff because, well, you improve over time and you'll eventually be up to snuff and you'll get there faster if you let people that you trust the opinions of, help critique you. Obviously, friends and family will always say, "Oh, it's so good," and the off-random person will say, "Oh, that's way better than I can draw. I can't even draw a stick figure," which makes me mad because everyone could draw a stick figure. No one ever said it would be a good stick figure. Remember, you can draw anything. No one ever guaranteed it was good. But with practice, it will become good. So don't let just other people or even yourself just get you down. Just keep on drawing. You'll improve over time. It's good to keep track of sketchbooks and stuff like that so you can continue to improve and keep track of your progress and go, yeah, I sucked, but I can do better now. Okay, I think that's it for the video. It's already been 25 minutes. So I hope this video helps you out with making yourself feel better, seeing some of my older sketches and go, wow, that sucked. I can do better. And if you can't do better, or you think, wow, that's better than I can do, trust me, I had way worse. So don't let just, like, if you're intimidated by those first few sketches, don't be. Trust me, they're not that good. If you give it a few months and just dedicate yourself to learning to draw, you can get way better super quickly. So don't worry about it. Just keep on drawing. Just keep on drawing. Anyway, end of this video. I'm going to end it right here, right now, because I'm bad at outros. Bye-bye.